but it shouldn't be just the only marker of skill development, right? You should be doing other things that complement any sort of competition based things. But what it does do, and at least the way that I approach CTFs, is to find a specific concept that I'm trying to educate upon and then build the challenge around that just to raise awareness about a technique or about a concept for somebody to maybe get enlightened on or just to learn something about. Like my goal for a CTF when I'm running one is just for educational purposes, right? It's just, hey, here's something that you may end up doing in the workforce. If it's super not interesting, I love hearing that from students because it may be tied into a specific job role, and then they're trying this challenge and like, wow, this challenge really sucks and everything related to this sucks. I wouldn't want a job like this. And if they're in college and this is their first experience with that, then they can align their perspective to the right role based on what's interesting to them. So sometimes we've had students that have just come up to me and said like, hey, I want to get into like incident response or a SOC role or something. And we give them some of these challenges related to it. And they're like, yeah, no, that wasn't that much fun. So I think I'm going to look into maybe offensive security or doing some other different role, which is great insight to have versus somebody that comes and graduates and gets into the job, and then they're like, wow, this is actually not fun at all, I don't want to do this, and now they feel like they've wasted all this time.
Yeah, it's a good point because just imagine going spending 2 years or 4 years to get a degree, get out and start the job, and it's just not what you expect it to be. It's kind of interesting, a similar experience. I had a coworker when I worked at US Bank. So when I started there, he was working on the pen test team, but he originally started out like help desk or something like that, some other area IT. And he was taking all these SANS digital forensics courses. He had been through several of those and he decided, when it come time to take another course, he thought, I'm going to take the G Pen this time because maybe if I learn about pen testing, it'll help me be better with digital forensics. And he fell in love with pen testing. And now that's what he does. He's been doing that for probably about 8 or 10 years now, something like that. So if he hadn't tried something else, who knows if he may just burn out of digital forensics and went back to IT or some other area that he didn't enjoy as well.
Yeah, no, I think that's super relevant. That's the thing that I try to take to the students when we work with them. Same with anybody else that's really interested in CTFs. Like obviously there's many that are just the Jeopardy style with traditional categories like reverse engineering or exploitation or something, but now there's so many new ones out there that are really specific to different types of jobs and opportunities and roles